If you think reselling is all quick cash and easy flips, think again. My journey's had some serious highs and a few humbling lows. Here's what I've learned so far. Hey, I'm Dixie Flipper. Welcome to my channel. When I first started reselling, I thought it'd be simple: buy low, sell high, repeat. Spoiler alert, it's way more of a roller coaster than that. From scoring that dream thrift store haul to listings that sat for months collecting dust, I've felt the rush of a big sale and the sting of rookie mistakes. I've learned how to spot hidden gems, negotiate like a pro, and yes, how to handle the flops without giving up. This channel isn't just about showing off the wins. It's about the hustle, the lessons, and keeping it real about what reselling is like day to day. Whether you're a seasoned seller or just curious, you'll find tips, motivation, and some honest laughs right here. So if you're ready for a behind-the-scenes look at the reselling life, stick around, hit subscribe, and join me on this wild ride. Let's flip the script on what success really looks like.
Hey guys, that's the Dixie Flipper. I'm Mike. It's been a couple of months or a couple of weeks. Like I said, my wife's still healing from surgery, so I'm doing it all with the 2 foster kids we have. But I got some sales. It looks like I have 17 sales on eBay, 1 sale on Mercari, and actually I just opened up another eBay store. It's for sports and non-sports cards, and I have 1 sale from there as well. So we're going to start off with the main one, the one that has 17, and then we'll just go through the rest, and then we'll go from there. So our first sale is this Dr. Muffins CD, brand new, sealed. Sorry about the lighting. I'm still trying to figure out what the best lighting for everything is. But brand new, sealed, sold for $5 plus the $5.99 shipping. So not a bad little buy. I have clearly, it's free. So I got it in a big bundle, and that bundle's already paid itself off. So it is free in this case. Now that brings up a topic that I want to talk about. John from Flipping Ain't Easy. Hey John, if you're watching, if not, no worries. Brought up on his show, which was, how do you price for your supply, your inventory? Do you do it by the individual item, or do you do it by, I got a big lot, it cost me X amount of money. Once I hit that amount of money, I count this as being free. I kind of do a hybrid of it, meaning if it's been in my store, which this has been in my store for quite a while, I just say it's free. I've already paid for it. I'm not going to worry about the cost of it on my side. Sorry, just trying to get this camera to work right. There we go. I don't know what. Give me one moment, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I want to make sure the shot was right. But I do a hybrid. If it's been in my store for years, I know if I paid that lot off a long time ago, so I'm just going to mark it for free. I mean, it's not a perfect system by all means, but it seems to work for me and for what I do. But whatever works for you. I mean, there's no wrong way of doing this reselling business. Now, there's ways that may yield you some more money, but whatever you feel is right is what you need to do. Brown beat that one out. So this is going to Edwin in California. So I appreciate the sell, Edwin. $5 plus the $4.35 for the shipping cost. Go ahead and put his name on it. Oh. So I know what label to put on it. All right, Edwin, on its way. So that's what I tend to do. For me, like I said, do whatever works for you. If you think one's going to work better for you than the other, which I'm now off camera, great. Do it. You know, if you don't, then don't do it that way. But, you know, I think we all, as eBayers and resellers, have to think what is best for me and for what I do. I mean, I think it's that simple. You know, my goodness, this one is, really, is it this one? It's the one, of course, at the very bottom of my pile. Obviously, like this is probably not the best and most simplest way to ship. I'll agree to that. Generally, it works well for me. Not in this case, obviously, but in most cases it does. So You know, you do what you have to do, get it done, and you move on. Okay. All right. Okay. Perfect. So the next item is the Witches of Oz DVD. Someone came and bought for $4.98 on there, plus $5.99 shipping. So good rid them or whatever. Spent 20 cents on this, so I'll get my 20 cents plus some after everything's said and done. So, but those are my reseller on this channel, which I know there's not a whole lot, but I appreciate who you are. Let me know. How do you track your inventory? How do you put the cost to that inventory up? You know, it's just up to you. But it works. Whatever, in my opinion, whatever works for you, that helps you keep track of everything, that will help you with tax season. That's the biggest thing, in my opinion, is the best. Sorry if you hear a lot of fans. I have a swamp cooler right here, a fan right there, and a fan back there. I'm trying to beat this 101 temperature outside heat that we have here in St. George. Okay, perfect. All right. So this is going to Josh over in New England. Perfect. All right. Thank you, Josh. It's on its way. Okay. Our next one gonna be, yep, perfect. New DVD, Agent Cody Hanks on there. Someone came in, bought for $5 plus the $5.99 shipping on there. I have 10 cents into it, so I was more happy with that. All right. There we go. All right. So, any ideas about AI? No, AI to me, I'm excited for it. I know some people are saying, well, it'll ruin reselling, it won't do it, you know, and that. Me, like I said, I have started that baseball, or the non-sports and non-sports baseball, or something, not baseball, non-sports and sport card shop on eBay as my new store. Anyone have done cards, unless you've done it for a while, knows that it's very tedious on that. Meaning, it takes you a long time to make sure you have the right card, the right parallel, right player, everything, and then try price match and everything like that. It takes a good amount of time. And so, I signed up for Card Dealer Pro, which is an AI. You load up your photos of your cards on it. It goes through their algorithm. Most of the time it will pick it right up and tell you who it is, all the information you need, and even help you with pricing it to the price that you want it to be. Now, they do have a deal. The first 7 days when you sign up is free, and then you have to pay. I'm on the 500 for the $9.99, but they also have up to, you know, like $19.99 for 2,000 and whatever. So, I mean, there is a lot of choices in it. So, I mean, I think it's a game changer. It's helping me. Winter Light CD, brand new. Someone came in and bought for $5.90. But I like the idea. So far, I've listed about 70 or about 100 cards, and that took me less than 2 days to do on that site. I know as I use it more and more, I'll just become better at it, you know, and get cards up and all that. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see when Josh's one comes out. It's easier. I haven't played with that. I'm not a beta tester. Sorry, excuse me. But what I've seen from Josh's channel and from James from his channel, I mean, it looks like it's a game changer as well. It looks like, because you have a lot of stuff and you're just trying to get through it, it'll help you do that and get listed quickly on that. So I think the only thing with the AI that you have to be worried about is your listing limits on your platforms. So like eBay, if you list a whole bunch, it's going to trigger their AI saying, hey, this guy has listed only 40 items at the most a day. Now he's listing 400. There's something going on here, you know? And so they'll flag your account and most likely shut it down until you can prove that those items that you're listing, you've bought. Now, if you're getting it wholesale, where you have inventory or invoices and receipts and that's not a big deal. You just say, hey, eBay, here's my receipts for what I bought. Please put my store back up, I need to make money, and they will. But if you don't, if you're like a lot of us, like these baseball cards where I've gotten 5,000 or 6,000 of them for a good price, if I put all 6,000 of them up, which my listing limits aren't that high anyways, eBay's going to be like, hey, Mike, we want to see receipts and inventory invoices for all. I don't have them. I bought them in a private sale, you know? So I have to be careful. And that's why I think the only danger with this AI lister is that if you don't keep either B or A, you keep track and you get receipts and all that when you buy, and just be prepared that eBay's going to shut you down because they're going to have some questions, or you just be careful and you list them. I'm doing 15 cards a day as I go. I've scheduled those out, so hopefully that doesn't trigger anything online. So, but I think that's going to be the only issue that you'll see with this AI lister, is that listing limits. Either people aren't going to pay attention to how much they're listing and go over their limit, which is a possibility, or they're going to trigger the Amazon. Yeah, gosh, hold on. Can't think. There we go. Oh, okay. Or they're going to get hit by the AI and have to prove where they got the items. Okay, so I got next one, Beethoven piano starter number 29. Yeah, I got that. Some came in and bought for $5.99 or $5.59 on there. I have 10 cents into it, so I'm more happy to have it go out. So what do you guys think? Are you up for AI coming out, or are you not? And what's your reasons? I know I'm not perfect. I know my opinions aren't always right opinions. They're just opinions. But tell me what you guys think. I would really like to know. So I just noticed any of my reseller friends that I wore a shirt specifically. You guys don't know, it's a hard to win if you sleep in. It is from his name is Dave. ADH Dave is how he goes by now. But when I bought it, it was NC Picker. So I'm just happy I get to wear some of his old merch and let him know that I watch him a lot. If you see me, ADH Dave, I would love to see a comment from you. If not, I get you. Right, this is going out to Michael in Florida. Nice. All right. Okay, next one. Of course, in the pile. I was about to fall over because I had to. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, all right. I'm almost there, guys. All right. Next thing goes the Great Outdoors VHS tape. Checked. It's in good condition. Some came in and bought for $5.59 plus the $5.99 shipping on it. So, yeah. All right. So this one is actually going to another Michael G. Up to Texas, Houston, Texas. Thank you, Michael. All right. So our next one might get me in trouble. It might not, but we'll see. Right. It's President Trump 2020, Make American Great. Ball cap. Someone came in and offered me $4 for it, plus the $7.99 shipping I charge. I went ahead and took it and got it on my store. So I was more than happy to get rid of that. There. This is a little more intense process on hats I go through to pack them. Normally pack them in a clear bag and then in a box as well. Now I know some of you pack hats in bubble mailers. I'm not one of those people. I mean, I'll pack a bucket hat that has no structure to it in a bubble mailer, and that's fine. Because there's no structure to it. There's nothing that can get broke on, on it. And so there's no point of using a box, in my opinion, for them. Someone bought a whole bunch. But regular ball caps, no why. I pack them in a box for a simple fact that bill, it gets flipped one way or the other and it breaks, and now you have a damaged item. So that is not good for me. I don't think I've ever had a hat come back because of damage, honestly, by doing it this way. So I return on a hat saying it was the wrong color, which is bull crap in my opinion. So I don't use a lot of recycle boxes, but where I work, they give us product, you know, because of I work for, and which I'm not going to say, every month as being employees. So the product comes in a box. Well, these boxes are really a good box. So I just take the label printers, or the label that I use for my shipping labels. That's what I'm trying to say, and cover up everything. So you get a box, you know, on it. So I say, if it's free and it's a good box, you know, throw it in your inventory and get it done. 9 by 7. So most of the time I buy my boxes. I know it's a lot of people like, oh, well, you can go and find bigger boxes and you do it. Well, I could, but first of all, I don't have the time. I work from home, but I have, like I said, we do fostering. So with kids and school and all that, there's just no way that I have time to go out and find these boxes and then break them down and put them away. Okay, Carrie L. Got this, which I'm surprised about the name, but okay. Carrie, here's your hat. It's on its way. Okay, next one. Alright, this one is a B1246. Nice. Okay, I got a bunch of these. It's a stamp that I got a bunch of them. And Solo V is what the name on this one is. Someone came in and bought for $7.69 plus shipping. I'm more happy with that. Get it out. Alright. I think I can fit it in one of these. No, I cannot fit in one of those. I might try these. There's something breakable in them and then bending. Yeah, we'll do that. So, put in this envelope. I don't like using these envelopes a whole lot, especially for like cards and that, because they're quite flimsy, you know. But for this, it'll work perfectly because I don't need the padding from like a bubble mailer to handle it and that. So that's perfect. So that is a 9 by 7. The weight on this, 3 ounces. Perfect. So Carrie T, is it getting this? Perfect. Carrie T, it's on its way. Thank you. And that's actually heading out to Kansas. Nice. George. All right, perfect. So this is George Strait 50 #1 CD. Someone came and bought for $7.69 plus the shipping on it. I'm happy with that. And that one's actually going out to Virginia. So perfect. To Anamura F. I guess that's how you pronounce your name. If it's wrong and you're watching, I do apologize. Okay. So, yep, going out to Florida, or Virginia, sorry. There you go. Man, whew, hot. Okay, next one. Man, that's awesome. There's another one of these stamps that I did. Someone came in and bought for $7.69 too on that side. So perfect. You got that one. Down to Michigan. That side. Perfect. All right, next one is. There we go. So I know a lot of people say it's not worth their time to go out and get free stuff and that. You know, I disagree. 9 out of 10 times it's free and in good condition, I'm willing to take it. And this is an example of one. I got a bunch of these, either from, I don't know who she was. Either she worked for the school district or she was a homeschooler herself. But I got this book right there with the tape to read along with it. I got a bunch for free. She just wanted them out of her house. So probably a homeschooler, I would assume. And so I took them, I listed them, and they aren't the quickest sellers in the world, but they do sell on there. There's a lot of homeschool people out there that are looking for stuff like this, and a lot of schools might be looking for them too. This one, they bought it for $7.69 plus the $5.99 shipping. So I'm good with that, you know. So we'll put it in a bubbler and send it out, and everyone's happy. There we go. Now that brings up another question, shipping wise. I wanna ask. So I do all my media, Burks, tapes, VHS, cassettes, 8-track. I have a couple of those in the store for shipping $5.99 flat rate, no matter how much you buy. So you could literally buy 100 CDs and you only pay $5.99 in shipping. So this lady, I'm assuming, I don't know, I can't tell, messaged me on eBay about a DVD. And she's like, I would never buy a DVD for $6 shipping. So let me ask you this, guys. By the way, this is going to New Jersey. What would you do? I mean, do you think $5.99 shipping is too much? Especially if I'm doing that promotion where you can buy as much media as you want and it will just be a flat $5.99 shipping. Deborah T. That's going out to you in Virginia. West Virginia, sorry. Or New Jersey. I mean, my state's completely messed up. I am sorry, guys. But tell me what you think. I'm interested. I think $5.99 is pretty reasonable, especially how shipping costs have keep on going up. I mean, heck, this CD is gonna cost me at least $4.50, ish to ship media. $5 for ground, which I do mostly ground now. So I think that's pretty all right on the mark, especially if you want one CD or one DVD. But let me know. I know, crap. All right, there we go. I fixed it. I'm sorry. So I got Warren Lane CD a 10 case. Someone came in and bought for $7. I have 20 cents into it. So, but I just over the years, I've only done this about 3 or 4 years. But over the years, it just blows my mind what people think shipping should cost. I feel like they think a 4 to 5 ounce item, which most CDs and DVDs are about 4 to 8 ounces depending on what they are. It's going to cost you a bare minimum, I'm sorry, that's just the bare minimum of it. But yet these people think you should be able to ship it out for $1. Like, have you been to the post office lately and checked what prices are? But, okay. Like this, 4 ounces is going from Utah, southern Utah, St. George, to Kentucky. 4 ounces is a CD. Medium mail is costing $4.47. Ground Advantage is costing me $4.65. Now, that's pretty good. I'll pay the extra and get it to ground because it will get there quicker and they'll be happier. But there's no way I can that out on like a $2-3 rate. I mean, it's just not plausible. Tina A is getting this. Thank you, Tina. Like I said, it's Kentucky. All right, another hat. All right, so it is a South Clair University Broncos adjustable cap. Someone came in and bought for $8 for me. So we'll do it like we did the other one. Bag it. And most people are like, well, why are you even bagging this? There's my dog. People always say, why you even bag it? Well, true. I could probably get away with just throwing it in a box and sending it, but I want to present it a little bit better than that and show it, and hopefully this encourages people to come back and buy more, for me. So a little more care than just throwing it in a box, but I'm okay with that. Normal box size for half of 8 by 6 by 4 boxes. Most will fit perfectly in there. Some of the bigger ones, like the thicker material ones, you might have to squish it a little bit, but they're hats. As long as the build's all right, everything else will be good. That there, close you up. All right, so 8, 6, 4, weight 7 ounces, perfect. $4.69. Right, this is going to Greg S out in California. I hope you enjoy the hat, man. Okay, next one, here we are. So these I would not buy again. I don't know, unless you got them for a really awesome price. These are 2 100 count outdoor LE minis, light box, do never use. I spent $6 on them. Someone came in and bought for $10.91. I'm not gonna make a whole lot on these, probably get my money back break even, but I'm like, I didn't know what else to do. Like, they weren't moving. I was getting sick of seeing them on my shelving. Someone came in and offered that, and I was more willing to take it. I'm going to ship these out in just a poly bag. Their box is pretty sturdy in it, and I honestly don't think nothing's gonna happen to them on there, and it helps me cut the weight a little bit down on it. So yeah, $6, $10.91. I wouldn't buy them again, but I am happy to at least break even on it and get them out of my store. So, okay, move that over this way. I'm gonna get caught in any of there. All right, so nice box. All right, so we got a 9 by, let's say 8 by 3. Weight on this, golly, it's a hot one today. So 1 pound, 10 ounces. Perfect. They did pay shipping on this, so it's not like I'm just getting the 10 something on it. Let me flip over my eBay. Shipping on it. Okay, so they paid $6 in shipping costs. It's gonna cost me $6.45. So I spent 50 cents on it more. Yeah, that's the cheapest. Always, if I can recommend one thing, always remember to check your shipping. You know, if you're going to do calculated, make sure your weights are right and dimensions are right, and that. I won't lose my shirt on it, but I'm probably just going to barely break even or just under it. So, Terry Lee, just heading out to you to, I don't know, yeah, it doesn't say, California. Heading out to California. Okay, next one. Now this is another free item. My church has a rumba sale. As long as you bring stuff to you know, go through, let other people go through, they don't charge you anything. So I bring quite a bit of inventory that hasn't sold to them, and then I go through. This is something I picked up. Nancy Drew, A Secret of the Scarred Hand. Here is a PC game. It has everything in it. On there, someone came in and bought it for $18.19 on there. I felt pretty good. I didn't pay a cent for it. Now, you might be, well, those are for people that need help. That, you know, those are, guess what they do with it if it doesn't move? They send it to the DI or to the thrift store or to charity, and they get rid of it. And then what do? They turn around and sell it. I don't feel anything about it because I've donated myself to them, as well as I wait until towards the end of the day to allow as many people to go through as possible. So I think it's perfectly fine. You know, I'll put this in a poly bag, and this is actually going out to Virginia Beach, Virginia. Okay, perfect. We're going at 9 by 2. Weight, which will be really light, 4 ounces. 480 going out to, I'm not even going to pronounce your name person because I don't know if it's a girl or guy, and I don't know how to pronounce it. A-N-R. But you're in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and it's on this way. Okay, next item. Now these I will be using box for. They are 2 pair of GE headlights, and they bought it. They sold for $23.64 for the pair. Now these again is another example of I got them for absolutely free. On it. I'm just trying to debate on what box I'm going to use. Yeah, I got these absolutely free. I was looking up on Facebook Marketplace one day and saw an ad on there that this guy had a bunch of brand new, never used, still in sealed in box like you can see here, for sale, or not for sale, just to give away. I contacted him, got it, he was happy I took it. Apparently he was trying to sell them at a yard sale, and just, they weren't sell for him. So he just gave them away. I, in turn, sold them for $11.82 a piece, equaling $23.65 for the entire, for those 2 there, which I'm thrilled about on that. So that's awesome. Easy. That's the way that I have found to pack these and make sure they do not get damaged, which is weird. And normally they went in just fine. Okay, maybe they don't now. That's weird. All right. I put them in a poly mailer. I normally, if there's just one, I just throw one in there, and then golly, I'm sweating. Whew. There we go. But I throw in a poly mailer, just seal it up, so they don't bounce around. Golly. I put them like that, so they're in one. Take a box, put them in, and put that in, and then go some grocery bags and stick them in there. Move a little bit, label, facts, you know, shipping label, back, throw in, and now they don't move. They're well protected. They're not going to be broken, and I am happy to ship them off. Like I said, I've done this so many times that I haven't had anyone complain that they or have damaged or broke. I never send them just in a poly mailer, because that, in my opinion, is asking for trouble. So I always send them in a box with it. So 15 ounces, so 630. What they are charging me, and $7.41. So it works out perfectly on my side for it. This is going out to Justin A. out into California. I send a lot of stuff to California, but that shouldn't be a big surprise that I'm only about 6 hours away from the border of California, 6-7 hours away. So not too bad. Right, my last one for my main eBay store is a set of 4 guesses, and they're all Pokemon. I got this one, Pokemon Wake Up Snorlax. This one, The Great Race. This one, the Johto Journey Snow Rescue. And then this one, Pokemon Mewtwo Returns. On that, I have 40 cents into all of them. Someone came and bought for $25.19 on that side. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna grab one. These are 10 by 8 by 6 boxes. I'll move you guys over here. So I think they're one of the bigger boxes I carry on there. I think this will work perfectly. Now this, they got a deal on shipping. You can almost guarantee they didn't pay enough. Yeah, they paid $5.99 for shipping. It might be enough. It might be more than $6, but I wanted them out. I got the price I wanted. I'm willing to give them a deal break on the shipping cost. All right, let's see how good. So you would do. So this one I'm going to do a little differently. I'm going to grab some bubble wrap, pull out a good chunk of it, and double side it so it's a good layer. Put that on the bottom, so if it does get dropped, it's not such a hard drop on whatever, you know. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more shipping label backer on there, stuff it around it, and again with the bubble, grab a couple. That there, right there. Moves a little bit. I think I have enough. Let me throw a couple more. All right, I think that's good. 10, 5, 8, 6. The weight gonna be 2 pounds and 8 ounces. So $5.97 to ship it. Just with the medium mail. If I did ground advantage, it would be $9.67. So I'll keep it with the media, still within what they paid. I'm happy with that. All right, so Eve M, and that is heading out to Illinois. All right, so that's everything on that one. $84.02 is what I'm spending on shipping. So let's go ahead, confirm that. Don't do this to me. So what just happened is why I don't like doing big shippers on eBay. The bulk editor just crapped out. I don't know why eBay can't do this for us. All I want is just print my labels, pay them the $84 and be on my day. But now I have to go in, look at every order and make sure it gets shipped out and print them separately. It's not fun, but it's something that we have to do. I want to thank you. I'm not going to make you wait around. I have 2 other orders. One for my card. Order is Rachel Westbrook's card. On there, they paid $2.25 plus the $1.25 for the shipping on that one. And then another one is it's Garth Brooks from the Macari order. Garth Brooks Ultimate Hit. They paid $7.50 for that. So I'm going to leave you at this. Thank you again for watching. Come back. You have a great day. Hey guys, just want to wrap things up. I got the whole situation figured out. They got labeled. Everything's good now. I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sunday, what's today? The 20th of July. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Store links will be below, including my new card store on eBay. We appreciate any support you want to give me. Other than that, I hope you like and subscribe, and you have a great day. Bye.
Relive the essence of yesteryear and amplify your collection with Dixie Flipper's expertly curated inventory on eBay. From sought-after VHS classics and rare music CDs to vintage board games and exclusive Disney Infinity sets, each item is meticulously sourced for authenticity and condition. Take advantage of timely 30% discounts on select merchandise. Elevate your archive today. Visit Dixie Flipper's eBay store and secure your piece of popular culture before these prized finds disappear.